Okay, now we're doing daily for my daily. It's like what it is in the dub. It's time for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn daily. I ain't forgot. I kind of got hung up on, and I just want y'all to be caught up with the daily too. So we're not going to put a date on this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what's going on with you allegedly? Entertainment purposes only. It could be names or anything. And also note that this is for the woke. If you're not woke, don't get mad. If you do, then you're not woke. And then this any magic throw on me, it goes like 100 times harder than it's sent it. Also, I ask that any, Archangel Michael and Archangel Metron help me deliver this message, or protect me as I deliver this message to people's spirit. I ask in this of my angels and the ones that help me, spirit, give me these information. Taurus. Now, Taurus, what's going on with you, Taurus? Taurus, you in a fight mode. You want to fight. You like, I'm ready to fight you. I will do whatever that takes. Somebody says they're ready to fight you. But they're ambitious, though. See, somebody's ready to fight for their ambitions. They're ready to go and get what they want. They will fight for it, whatever they need. When it comes to going through this transition, they're ready to fight to go through this transition. Somebody's ready to stand up and do the work, okay? Virgo. Now, Virgo, what's going on with you, allegedly? Now, Virgo, you need to put some more water in your body. You're not getting enough fluids because you're getting dried out. So you need to put some more water in your body because your power needs it because you're using a lot. And stand in your power, okay? Because you got to defend yourself. You might have to defend something and defend yourself of something, Virgo, allegedly. I don't know what it is, and this is when you see it, it's for you, allegedly. Now we're going down here to Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, what's going on with you? There's a mystery going on, Capricorn, that something's a mystery right now when it comes to change. Whether or not someone wants to change their circumstances, but they're resisting it. In other words, someone doesn't know if they want to change. They don't know if they want to put the effort to change. But that's the mystery of it. It's not up to no one but you. And this is the legend entertainment purposes now. Names come out as I pulled this. Let's see what the message is here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What we need to tell them, Spirit. What do they need to know that has not been said here, allegedly? We're not putting no date on this. And this is the legend entertainment purposes only. Don't take me personal. Okay. It says, need to let go and let the angels handle this. Someone needs to let go and let the angels handle the situation, and they don't want to, and they need to. Okay, allegedly, or cross watcher, someone you know. It says, why do you do this to me? Always lying on people. Shut up. This person wasn't lying on you. Somebody actually was telling the truth, allegedly. Somebody's been telling the truth when it comes to something back in August that happened, allegedly, about this spiritual awakening that they don't want someone to go through. Someone says they wanted this earth angel to wear their wings, okay? When somebody could have been 56, okay? They wanted to say that they jail time, watch out. They was trying to say that they wanted them to get their wings when it came to someone going to get grapes. We'll just put it that way. Someone jail time for this, okay? When they wanted to go attack something about this earth angel, okay? Someone don't want to talk about that. Someone don't want nobody to know how they wanted to attack this earth angel. And this earth angel needs to watch out because they were trying to do that to get you attacked, allegedly. This is alleged. Everybody tries everything, but I call justice and judgment on it that it doesn't happen. And just for this, just remember that it's going to be raining money when it come from heaven, and they need to know it's going to rain money because you tried to set me up, though, and now it's going down in the ethers because I know you're going to rain because you're going to feel the pain because when it comes down to it, because Most High's going to make it rain. I told you back it up before you got to get fired, and now you want to meet the other side of me. Now I'm going to fill myself with water and set myself free. Now you need to understand it's never going to be no caps. I will always be free. That's what I'm hearing, allegedly. I don't know what that is. Sometimes I cry about you. They don't cry about you. Somebody named Sandy said, I don't cry about you. What the hell? Don't be lying on me. I ain't cried about you. Not one time. Somebody said, I ain't crying about you. Somebody says, get ready because something, get your money out of these banks because something about something may happen. I don't know what that means about that allegedly. Anybody can say trigger warning. Darkness falls. Everybody's been saying that begin. It's gonna like 3 days of darkness. I don't know. It says you are a trust fund baby. Your parents, it's not your parents. So somebody's a trust fund baby, and somebody on these names here. Somebody could be a trust fund baby, and they don't realize that they're a trust fund baby, and your name could be on this list here. And they always say, you was a trust fund baby, but allegedly you don't know it. Someone said they didn't want to run away from this, okay? When it came to non-profit in the past, they didn't want to run away from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, you might have been seeing, it says you're making progress, your goals are within reach. And don't take none of this with, like it's the end of the world. Everybody been saying, 3 days of darkness, sunfall. You know what I'm saying? It keeps coming out allegedly. It says, but we don't know. We have to go with, get prepared, and don't, like I said, be prepared for anything. Someone said somebody may have lost a child due to HIV in the past allegedly. Somebody may or may not may have lost a child due to that. This was a young childhood they used to play back in the day. Someone named Hunter in the past allegedly. This person was unwilling to sacrifice for their freedom, so they're getting jail time. They didn't want to sacrifice for their freedom. So somebody from Montana in the past, they could have been. See, somebody was 144,000 in the Bible, okay? It says something about they didn't want you to respond to your proposal in the past. These gang stalkers was on Earth Angel Star Seeds and Chosen Ones. These poor mans and ladies was doing that. They didn't want to go through this awakening. Someone named James in the past, allegedly, it says you are immature. Somebody with a RW name from the past, okay? Somebody says, remember, if other people don't like you, that's their problem, not yours, okay? You need to know that. It says someone here passed away. The spells is backfiring because they wanted you, somebody allegedly, trigger warning, and it's backfired. It's not going to happen. Somebody with a CJ in their name. See, there was a C demon around you trying to get this to happen, make early for you to be gone, alleged trigger warning. But see, didn't know you was royal. See, someone named Sonia here, somebody in New Mexico in the past, it says, watch out, looking in windows, bad person, evil person. This person was looking in windows, allegedly. Somebody here didn't want to go through that awakening. Somebody says this person said you did something to me in the past, present, or future. Somebody went to go get grapes at the store, allegedly. I'm going to say it like that. And somebody was saying something about Arkansas, in the past, it lived at that place. It says something about let go of your burdens. Let the angels have. This person didn't want to let go of their burdens, allegedly. Someone said they was doing mirror magic that went back to center on these people. It says something about somebody gets 20 years in jail, allegedly trying to get somebody 20 years in jail for this. My girlfriend or my boyfriend or son took somebody back in. Something about blood, family, or friends did it. 2001, 2022. Someone did something in the past to somebody allegedly back in these dates. Okay, in the past. That's all I'm saying. They had hidden emotions about it, and they don't want nobody to know that. And now they're single allegedly. Somebody's single, and they don't want nobody to know about it. It says fire starter will get karma. They said a fire starter is going to get karma. It says shoplifting, and they wanted to end, and for somebody looking through windows. It says lost and ghosted. They thought they was going to get blocked, and they didn't. Somebody with an O in their name, and they're pretty pissed off because someone didn't block somebody with an O in their name, allegedly. And somebody need to be careful because you can cut yourself, allegedly. Be careful using any knives and any tools. Okay, like, share, subscribe. Thank you.